Postecoglou has broken cover after months away from the public eye, sparking speculation about what the Australian has been up to since his shock exit from Nottingham Forest. It follows a turbulent 2025 for the 60-year-old, with his difficulties beginning earlier in the year at Tottenham, where his departure came under unusual circumstances. Despite leading Spurs to their first major trophy in over 17 years with a 1-0 victory over Manchester United in the Europa League final in Bilbao, Postecoglou was dismissed just 16 days later. The club deemed their Premier League campaign finishing 17th under his management with 22 losses in 38 matches unacceptable. He was soon handed the chance to rebuild his reputation at Nottingham Forest, but the move quickly unraveled. Postecoglou was sacked just 39 days into the job following an 8-game winless run, earning the unwanted record of the shortest reign by a permanent Premier League manager to leave a club mid-season. After his departure from Forest, Postecoglou largely retreated from the public eye. However, he has recently resurfaced in Norway, where he spent last week speaking at a football coaches' conference. Postecoglou delivered a seminar on tactical approaches and leadership at the University of Agder in Kristiansand. The conference brought together around 250 coaches, students, and football professionals. The university shared images of Postecoglou analyzing a freeze frame from a match he managed between Tottenham and Aston Villa in November 2024, a game in which Spurs came from 1-0 down to win 4-1 thanks to 2 goals from Brennan Johnson, James Maddison, and a 4-minute brace from Dominic Solanke. He was also pictured standing in front of a slide titled From Identity to Methodology, Ange Postecoglou, presumably the name of his lecture. Postecoglou has remained largely out of the spotlight since leaving Forest, with reports suggesting he has prioritized taking time away from the game to reflect and reassess. That does not rule out a swift return to management should the right opportunity arise, they state. He has also linked up with Wechat to work as a technical observer in the meantime. As for his former clubs, neither Tottenham nor Forest have enjoyed a significant upturn since his exit. Tottenham head coach Thomas Frank is under increasing pressure, particularly after a damaging 2-0 defeat to Manchester United at the weekend, which left Spurs 15th in the table and just 6 points above the relegation zone. In the Midlands, Sean Dyche's Forest side are even closer to danger, sitting 17th and only 3 points clear of 18th-placed West Ham. Both clubs are now leaning on European competition to salvage their seasons. Tottenham, unlike their domestic struggles, are flying high in the Champions League and have qualified automatically for the last 16 after finishing 4th in the league phase, behind only Arsenal, Bayern Munich, and Liverpool.